All right, y'all. This is something real big. So, this is the first time a lot of people been hearing about Soulja Slim. We know him as Magnolia Slim. This is the first time you doing an interview, and I want you to introduce yourself because so many people heard stories about you, but they never saw the face. Go ahead and tell them who you are.
Oh man, that's Chill Will, man. Magnolia, six coat for sure. Yeah, yeah, bro. You know I really don't do this, but for Slim, I come hold it down for him, man.
So, all right, how you first met Slim?
Uh, Shit. Around the time we got out of Scotland, uh, so we run around the project doing our thing, and so when we used to leave from when we was doing I would get with him. You know what I'm saying? He was a little younger, but I saw a lot of him in myself, and plus, he used to always be rapping. So his mama had to move, Miss Linda had to move. Matter of fact, shout out to Miss Linda and Peaches. His mom had to move out the project on Tyler Diner. Like in front Gambino's. Then she moved further closer to Claiborne. So we would be in the back room, man, and Slim, he would be writing these raps and cutting our hair. You know what I'm saying? And so we just got together like that. And man, from there, I had all these guns. My uncle had bought me my uncle Roland, he had bought me a AK Tech 9 SKS. That's when on Jefferson Highway, Elliott Smart one, I think something anyway. Guns was cheap, and so I had all the guns, and so I always let Slim take one when he walked back home at night. You know what I'm saying? So, but I took a liking to him, man, and it just kind of went from there, and so it just took on a life of its own, man. That was my dude, man. You know.
So you recall who used to be with you and Slim in the project and where y'all used to be at?
you know, um, so we man, it was so many of us, bro. It was kind of like we had our own little individual things. It would be me, Slim, Double Crosser, Duck Logger, aka Chicken, Ski, uh, man, Disco, Iggy. The list goes on and on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, it's it was so many of us. Dougaloo, a lot of them dudes, they gone, man. Rest in peace. It's so many of them. I can't name them all, but they all official Magnolia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kiki, man. That's my dog. What's up, Kiki? Yeah, man.
So when y'all would be in the project, let's go to this. How did Slim first start snorting that dope?
Well, man, that's crazy that you say that, man. So, man, shout out to Phil, shout out to Stepper. You know what I'm saying? So now, Slim Slim made the snorter powder bag. So, we used to be hustling. We had this thing, right? So when we was hustling, when we was hustling on Willow, me and Skeeter, before we come up there to Scotland by you, we used to have this thing, so we used to be snorting powder, bro, and so we used to flip our polos inside out and just be hustling all night, just making money. So, bam, so now we in the project, and so me and Slim, he made the powder bag song, so we would get the dudes would front us some quarters, and so we would rock most of it up, and we would always save a little personal, you understand, to put in the little pocket of the jabos. You know what I'm saying? To go. We kept something in the little pockets of the jabos, And so, bro, we would be out there all night with them guns, snorting that powder. And I mean, nobody know. You know, we'll be down there by Miss Linda in the back room, and Miss Linda would say, "Don't go out this house." I was like, "Miss Linda, listen, we not going out. Matter of fact, Slim definitely not going out." And so Double Crosser used to always grab a gun and go all the way back down to the project and get the powder. So anyway, to make a long story short, we snorting the powder, hustling in the project, selling our rocks, and just doing what youngsters do. So if when you come through the cut, we full of that powder, we pair, spooking. We got them guns out, and so Stepper and Phil was like, man, y'all gonna kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You know, man, come holler at me. I got something for y'all. So bam. So now this our first. It's our introduction to the heroin. It's our first bag. So it like, listen, man, y'all gonna kill somebody. Y'all full of that powder. Check this here out. Bam. Give us a bag. So me and Slim, we go by Tamara house. Rest in peace, Tamara, Big Bird. We go by Tamara house on the first floor, in the Belmont court, right? Bam. He do half, I do half. Bam. Give him the Tech 9. Matter of fact, I walk all the way to Popeyes, and he go home. Bam, I turn around, he got the Tech 9. Bam, so I'm like, man, call me when you get home. So he called me. I'm like, bro, you straight? He like, yeah, I'm straight. He like, what about you? Straight. How you feel? You good? All right, yeah, I'm good. So bam. So that mellowed us out, and so that was our introduction to that shit, man. That's how that went, bro. And so we would, you know what I'm saying? And that shit just went from there, bro.
Yeah, I seen where I mean I seen I remember in Slim's song when he said went in my bowls and came out with a personal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if you ever listen to that song "Snort a Powder Bag" and listen at him break down, the first name he gonna say is, tell my nigga Chill, not a bad, not a, not
Right.
a bad. Tell my boy Ducks, not a bad.
That's
He
double
shout
cross.
out everybody. Log of
Right.
Black, man. Shout out Log of Black, man. He be calling me. You know what I'm saying? I be hollering at him. You know what I'm saying? He in there with my little cousin, Freckles. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
You say Tamara passed?
Yeah, Tamara passed away, bro.
She had a
Yeah.
son named Smurf.
Yeah, Tamara
Yeah.
passed away, man.
Erica passed too. Remember Erica
Yeah,
out the night walk?
man. See, bro, it's shit crazy, bro. A
Wow.
lot of people been passed. Phil had told me she had passed, man. But yeah, man.
So all right, where were you when Slim first got deleted?
I was, I was inside with my girl, bro. I had my daughter. You understand? I had my daughter. I had my son. And we was by my girl. They cooking the things getting ready for Thanksgiving. So I'm in the living room, I'm playing the game. So my baby mama called me. When she called my daughter and was like, man, tell your daddy, they saying that his partner, dead. And so I ain't had heard it. So then my brother called me. My brother called me and was like, man, you heard on the radio they said. So my brother called me. So man, my brother come swing through and grab me. We shot, bam, hit the exit, go down Franklin. When we got to Franklin and Gentilly, and I saw all the fucking cars lined up right there where we couldn't park, I knew it was something. So I jumped out, ran around there. He land on the ground. Jizzle, I see KLC, 6 shot. You know what I'm saying? His truck door open, gun stuck in the thing, in between the seats. That's where we used to stick our guns in between the seats and shit. And his door wide open. He was still on the ground. Everybody screaming and hollering. You understand? Niggas was in the house when the shit happened. That's a whole nother story. I can't understand that though. But yeah, I was out.
Or you remember the first time when they was beefing with Amelia? Was you home when he got shot the first time?
Yeah, I was home. I was home shortly, right? So So right, as soon as he got shot, everybody loaded up and went over there. Yeah, we went and saw about it. And so yeah, Pissy Corey, everybody at Dougaloo, Wiley, everybody loaded up, skier, loaded up the guns and went over there, and that shit was serious, you know. You know what I'm saying? Cause he even made a song about it. You know, so much like, man, a nigga still living who banged me up twice. You know,
Or the dude hit him twice?
yeah. Slim got hit twice.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, man. You know, but yeah, he was built for it though. You know what I'm saying? You know that, and another thing what people don't know about Slim, man. Slim was a good dude. You know, he was his mama baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? But outside of outside of in the streets, he was who he was. But I seen him clothe so many dudes before we went to shows and give so many dudes his jerseys. I got a picture when we had a concert. They got all them throwback all star jerseys, and Slim would literally dress them niggas out his closet, bro. And once we go out, they ain't giving them jerseys back. Them $400 jerseys.
Yeah.
Niggas that came up, but he wasn't tripping on that. If we going somewhere and you ain't up to par, man, we gonna run to what that was, Macy's or whatever, Nouveau's, and Slim gonna make sure you got the soldiers or whatever you need. Make sure your attire was right, man. Yeah, bro was the real deal.
And one of the reasons I really wanted to get you on because I be speaking to the average youth, and you somebody I should say, oh, this is my big brother growing up. Remember, I told a story with people in Scotland. I used your address
Right,
in the project
right,
before my mama moved to the project.
right,
But for you to been through what you've been through, because we're gonna go into your life story, how far you would let me go, because the people need to know, like you done been through a lot, and now you just laid, like you didn't gave the game up yourself, so that's real big, and I wanted to shed some light on who Magnolia Slim, big homie, really is, because there's uh, a gang in Florida,
right.
the Cutthroat.
Uh-huh.
They love
Oh, I
Slim,
know.
bro.
They put everything, put that on James Tap. I
Yeah,
was
that freaked
locked
me
up with
out.
I was locked up with a few dudes, man. They put it on Slim name. They put
And they
man,
didn't know you was the Slim big homie.
yeah, man. So man, bro, how we came up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Playing
You remember you used to
sports.
get mad with me when I would steal your crack to get the crackheads
Yeah,
in the
you
project?
know, bro, when Nisha gave us that house and we had
Magnolia in
man,
Washington.
why this here?
Magnolia in
So
Belmont.
so you remember, dude, had I got dude to break me off, and so I think he gave me like 20 quarters. I gave you my job, and ain't none of y'all gave me no money. Ain't none of y'all gave me no money back, bro. So we go shopping for the concert. You understand? Yeah, the concert, December 26th. I run into dude in the Superdome at the concert. That nigga like, where that bread at? Man, bro, I had to go bring all them clothes back. I had to go bring all them clothes back. But
Hold up. Tell the people, remember I had you walk around the project with me when you had the gun on you?
yeah, so yeah, we walking around the project. I'm wondering who is he looking for? You understand? So he got a pocket full of crack that I don't know he done slipped from the house from my stash. Yeah, he looking for one of them freaks. You understand? I said, oh man, this what you got me walking around. Yeah, bro, it,
Say,
it,
bro,
it, it was crazy.
I hadn't broke out of LTI, man, so I was like, I'm trying to hit everything moving.
Right,
But
right,
then he'd
right,
come bang on the
right.
door.
Remember that day? Remember that day y'all escaped? So we all, cause everybody thought I had escaped, but then I was going home soon as I took the GED test. So we at the infirmary. So we all walked to the infirmary that day. So I want to see it go down. So y'all took out. Boom. Y'all took out and went to and hitting the fences and man, yeah, I remember that day. So
Okay, now you didn't walk us through that. This is what I want to talk about because I did a video about this. I know when I first come on, you wasn't with this. You wasn't with getting on camera. You used to want to talk to me on the phone. You used to duck me. I just had to get Hank to call you, and you get mad with Hank. When Hank call you on 3-way, I said, "Man, call
Yeah,
chill for me."
yeah, yeah,
So,
hey,
so
yeah. Hey,
tell,
go ahead,
walk
bro.
me through 1994 parade season.
Oh man, what's up? What's up? Shout out to Chris, man. My brother walking, they in the building. Yeah. So, man. Oh, we at the parade. Oh, so we at the parade, bro. We at the parade. I think me, you, I think me, you, Boobin, we walking, and so this dude, who I saw, who I had a problem with, who I ran into, he pulled out a gun, and so, I had my gun on me, so I'm like, bro, whatever you do, don't you do it. But it was it was too late, and so I was so close to him. I literally had my hand on his, I had my hand on his hand, like, bro, don't pull it out, bro, not. And this was the Boggers parade, and so it's a pretty big parade. So dude was like jacked his hand, bro. He wasn't trying to hit that, and he just pulled that sucker out and went to busting. He just shooting, boom, 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 and so he had a 9 millimeter, and so I had a 45 again, same full nickel. So I shot him one time, bro, and it's a good thing, you know. I didn't kill him because when they took all them bullets out of his body, when they took that one bullet out, they saw he got shot with a 45. But this fool had shot all these people. But they put it on the news like I had and just shot up the whole world, So
I saw you on the news saying I'm innocent.
right. So look, so they had me on TV. So the first thing I said, yeah, I'm innocent. Talk to my attorney. Man, my auntie recorded the shit, and as soon as I called home, my auntie was like, "What fucking attorney do you have?" Man, I ain't have a nickel. You understand? So for no attorney, man. We be laughing at that right now, man. Shout out to my auntie Gwen. I love you. She yeah.
So how did they catch you?
So man, I'm in a project. I got all my clothes. Me and Double Cross is supposed to be gone by his cousin somewhere out of town. So I'm by George and Edgar. You understand? By George and Edgar down there on
Yeah.
6th Street. Shout out to George and Edgar, man. I'm down there by George house, man. Me and this female, and so something just told me this to look out the window. When I look out the window, I see a police car that way. I see one that way. So I go look out the back window. Now I hear the, vroom, you hear them engines going in the back driveway. I look, they got one down there, they got one down there. And so I see people standing there. I say, oh shit, they come and get me. So I tell her, they about to come in here, so get ready, have your hands up. So I went, hid the gun, and shit. And so they was at the door. I was like, man, when they come open the door, I already had my hands up. They came in there and got me. Somebody had turned me in. You understand? Got the money. I know who did it though. It's all good. They got them $1,000.
They were cheap back then.
Yeah,
That
they
wild.
they got them $1,000 on me, bro. Yeah, man.
And how long did you stay in the parish?
So man, I stayed fighting in Paris. So man, I stayed in there about 2.5. Uh, Me and my fall partner before we took our time on the kidnapping, on robbery, and attempt murder. So we wound up copping out, you know, and that's around the time when Slim come through there. His first time in the old jail.
Oh, so you and Slim did time together too?
Yeah,
Y'all was on the same tip?
yeah, we was on the same tip. So one morning, I was just serving the food, right? So I was the chill rep. We on A1, And so like I'm serving the food. I normally don't look at people because you getting the same thing. I don't got, I don't gotta look at nobody. Get this shit and go. So just so happened I look up. Now I heard the doors open late that morning, but I ain't get up to bother to see who, because when new dudes come on the tier, you gotta see what that is. That's how it was going down back then. So anyway, I just happened to look up and this slim, tall. I'm like, man, that was you came here that night. So I just, I dumped that shit on this plate, you know what I'm saying? And so, it was crazy. So, that was his first time. So the thing about that was, I showed him how it go, how everything went, how we used to have to survive, you save your meat, your cheese, and by me being a tear rep, I just didn't want to give it to him, but I wanted him to understand how it go and how we live and how we survive. And so from there, when I showed him how it go, and I always made sure he was straight, that wasn't nothing. So from now on, when we departed ways, wherever he went on a tear and knowing how that shit going, and was tear up and that thing, but that's how that went. And so he was he had a couple fights in there, you know what I'm saying? He got it in, he got it in.
So A1 was a lockdown or that's open flat?
Uh, that was a lockdown. That cell, seven on each side, 4 men in the cell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was going down.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
should let Slim go one on one, handle his business.
yeah. He handled his business. Slim 6'3", 6'4", Slim, long arm, Slim beat the piss out of nigga. Yeah, he couldn't play no basketball. I was like, listen, Slim, I'm gonna play the basketball. You just rap. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as he got out, bro, and signed that deal with P, he made that song only for the real. Matter of fact, that's the song you in there, and he shot me out. He shot, you know what I'm saying? His first song. Soon as I got upstate, oh man, Slim, he got y'all in the song. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't heard it, but once I got upstate, got the tape, that was it. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how that went, bro.
So you was happy to hear that he had signed the deal, that he got out the streets.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Soon as he came home, he signed a deal. He wound up flipping one of his trucks. I think he had what that was? A deal, not a deal, man. One of them little SUVs, a Montero, Sport. He flipped that or whatever, and so he was calling Pete. He was calling Pete. So Pete told that boy, go ahead check your bank one account. And so he had like P had gave that boy like 80 or 90. He went got a Cadillac. Then he went got the truck. You know what I'm saying? So he was straight. You know.
So during time in the state of Louisiana, what all prisons have you been to?
Me the parish. I've been to Paris, Angola, Cottonport, man, West Carroll, East Carroll, man, all them little satellites, Winsboro, you know what I'm saying? Just all over. Richwood, where, man, it's so many of them. Marksville, Bunky, I done been all over, bro.
So
Yeah.
how did you land in Angola?
Uh, Shit, they just sent me there. They ain't got no picks and chooses. You know what I'm saying? I was on a convicted felon with a firearm. And with 15, they sent me straight to Angola, man. And matter of fact, I ran in the Highlands. My partner Hot, you understand, over Philip and Clara, the big dog. Shout out to my partner Hot, you understand, he got it on his back, man. You know what I'm saying? Real dude holding it down for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So we link up in hunts and shit. We go to Angola And from Angola, we was in Camp C. Ran into Diesel. He was back there in the little program. I've been seeing him on your podcast.
Yeah.
Hollered at him. The nigga had a stack of pictures. I couldn't even look at all of them. So yeah, we back there in Camp C. You know, ain't never seen that knife in Angola. Get out of Angola, go to them satellites, man. They killing everybody in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so look, I don't know if my brother remember this. I called home and was like, man, I'm trying to get back to Angola. You know, when we was in Winsboro, that shit was so fucked up, man. I called my brother, man, listen, I tell Nikki I need to get back. I want to get, my brother said, you want to go back to Angola? I'm like, yeah, that's the penitentiary. This shit here, you know what I'm saying? Lights on all night. Gee, one time on Saturday, man, that shit, you know, like, yeah,
Wait, one
man.
time on Saturday.
You go to that chow hall, you gonna eat, they gonna give you a bag lunch, and you ain't coming back in there.
So you going for breakfast,
You gonna go for breakfast,
right?
and they gonna give you a bag of lunch and some other bullshit, and you ain't coming back in the people chow hall. Figure it out. Figure it out, bro.
Wow.
That's so yeah, man. Me and Hollis, bro. We held it down, man. Yeah, bro. You gotta buy batteries for the cell phone, make the pay. We spent like $200 for a flip phone. Yeah, it was going down, bro. You know
You
what I'm
didn't see
saying?
Georgia Mike while you was back there?
Uh, when I was in Angola, man, actually, when I was in Cotton Pool, we can't play them. We can't play them we can't play in football and basketball. I saw them then. We took some pictures. Me, Mike, George. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was so cold when I went up there and played that first game. At halftime, I was like, Coach, look, you can let somebody else play who don't normally play. It's freezing up here, man. I left. The man was like, "Where you going?" I was like, "Bro, these are all my people right here." I go to the dome. As a matter of fact, we played in Camp D on the yard. I go to the dome, man. Mike fix me some food, a nice hookup, tuna, oysters, all that. And I got that, took that uniform off, and was like, "That's a wrap." You understand?
So you come from one prison, went to Angola to play ball, gave up on your team and hung in
No,
Angola.
we were playing football at this
Tackle with the suit, with the
with the
helmet.
suits, with the uniform. It was freezing, and so it was so cold. Matter of fact, listen, check this out. It was so cold, and so Edgar, shout out to Edgar, they put together a super team. We ain't got all these niggas from all these camps, you understand, to play us. Now, we had a nice team, so we go up there and play. It's halftime. It's like 6-12. They winning. So listen, bro. Matter of fact, I played quarterback, receiver, safety, and corner. So, but I could do the quarterback and now, bro, they trying a halfback option pass where the quarterback get the ball and throw it back to the running back, and he gonna try to throw it. Listen, bro, Edgar hit a nigga so hard, Edgar, they had to stop the game. And so when Edgar hit the dude so hard, that was my all right, taking this shit off. It's out of here. It's out of here for me. Edgar hit a nigga so hard they had to stop the game. And so uh yeah, Edgar, bro, Edgar hit a nigga so hard, damn near kill him. You understand? The dude was on the ground, the ambulance had to come. So that was my exit out of there. So I go in the dome by the homie and eating a hookup. You understand?
So did y'all lose the game?
Yeah, they wind up beating us. You know they cheated, bro. Matter of fact, all Angola do is cheat. You understand? Burl Kane was not gonna let us come from Cotton Pool. Matter of fact, you can look it up. It's called a Crunch Bowl. We played in a new rodeo thing they built. How in the fuck we gonna play in some mud? That's the final score, man. Yeah, I thought it was 12. Yeah, they beat us, but it was we was on ESPN too, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. Bro, you remember when Edgar hit dude and damn near kill him?
Egg out the Magnolia.
Edgar out the Magnolia, homie.
His sister had that song, do the cocky bill. They set the block at the
Look,
DJs.
I just saw Edgar at the store, man, not too long ago. You know what I'm saying, man? Hold on, man. I need that. Matter of fact, I forgot. Let me holler at my baby girl and happy belated birthday. You understand? With her stubborn self. You know what I'm saying? Daddy love you. You know, call me whenever you get a chance. You know,
Okay.
yeah. I know. Shout out to my baby, man, and Lil Will. You know, knucklehead. I love you. Holler at me when you get a chance, man.
That's good. So you didn't settle down now.
Yeah. I'm out the way. You know what I'm saying?
So, cause you know when we was young, well, not that we was in the middle, and we was in the car ride, me, you, and Mosquito, and we were chasing your girlfriend, and Mosquito, Del,
Ooh,
Mr.
chasing
Bisa
my
Galan,
girlfriend. Oh,
out the Calio.
chasing my baby mom. Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
remember
your
that?
yeah.
Damn, you don't forget nothing, bro. Listen,
He said, "File that car."
man.
Bro, we chased all up the bridge.
No, we
Bro,
was in
no,
that
we not your car that day. I just steal that car, but not that one.
no, we was in that Diamante
Yeah,
rental.
Mosquito Del
So my
Monte.
baby mama, she was messing with this dude, and so bro, I been with a broke virgin. I ain't never seen it with nobody. I wasn't having that. So when we go around the club, me, you, Ski, we go around the club. I'm looking at our friends. I'm like, where she at? So they looking at that car. I tell you, man, look, follow that car. So we follow the car. So the car pull up on Galvez. We pull up on Galvez. I get out. I'm just waiting. Don't nobody get out. Don't nobody get out. The car pulls off. Pew! I'm jumping the car, follow that car. So that car turned on Galvez, turned on Martin Luther King, we hit the bridge. You know, that Diamante was fast. Yeah, you ain't getting away from us. So I got the Glock. So Skeeter driving, you on the passenger side laughing with your slippers on. I'm behind Skeeter. I said, get up, get him. Skeeter walked that shit down. So it had dog tents. I'll never forget that. So look, the tents, the windows drop a little. All I can see is some eyes. And so I guess the dude driving must be like, nah, I'm gonna let this nigga see. Yeah, you know. The window came down, and all I could see is her right there. And so she was trying to say, that's just my friend. I ain't want to hear that shit. I pulled the gun out. All the car went skirt. You know the what that is, that medium thing.
Mm.
They almost ran into that, and so we done got off the bridge. So I'm like, you know what? Drop me back off right there on Galvin. So y'all drop me off. I got the gun. I just sat on the porch waiting for the car to come back. The car ain't never came back. So
How long you stayed out there?
I stayed out there about an hour, right? So now my other baby mama, she stayed right. Lil Will mama, she stayed right on the other side on me road. So I waited for about an hour, you understand, with that Glock, you know, just waiting. So after about an hour, I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna catch him. So I'll go by my son mama, went to sleep, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that's how that went.
So back then, that's crazy because it was a few of us in the Magnolia. Me, you, Hank. Uh, did George have a girl at the Calio too?
No, I don't know George because George caught the body in '92. You
Right.
know, George caught that body. When George caught that
Him and
body,
Mike
that's
Mike.
when we had him coming back down the project. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hank. You know what I'm saying? Hank had Keon. Uh, you had Bouye. You know
That's
what
who
I'm
got a baby
saying?
with Diesel right
Monique.
after this day.
Yeah, she got
Yeah,
Darielle,
that's
something
my
like
girl.
that.
Shout out to there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
say, bro. Shout out to Red too, man. Rest in peace, Red,
Red,
man.
yeah. Sister
Yeah,
Deuce.
man. Yeah, Deuce,
Yeah, my people,
yeah,
man. I
Miss
love them.
Jerry, yeah, man.
Right.
Red, bro. You know, I don't know if you can remember, but we did everything with a radio. We had guns, radios, and basketballs. We going everywhere with a gun, a radio, and a basketball. You know, and so and Slim and that shit carried on to Slim. You know, and so after we would be together, I would go and that would be my little crew. You know what I'm saying? Cause around that time, Stone, you know, Stone was trying to put his little team together, but like I wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't feeling it. So
Hold up. Speaking of Stone, because I remember you wanted to rob Stone.
oh man, damn,
I
that's
remember
a pretty harsh word.
you wanted to rob because you can't. You say Lil. 'Cause you used to call me Lil. You say Lil. If it wasn't for you, I'd have robbed Stone. Because I be seeing him come with that book bag in the cut.
But listen, that come from. You remember? I come in the house. Me and Slim, we walk. Me and Slim, we walk over there by your house. So Slim waiting outside. I'm like, man, I'm about to go in there and hide that gangster and see it for a second. I'll be right out. So when I come in, I go walk to the back of the house. Lo and behold, y'all got a whole kilo in there. My goodness, this is enough keys in here to have a baby powder convention. So I so I instantly I'm looking, so I see you got a look on your face, and so y'all had the AK. Watch this, I don't know you remember this, y'all had the AK in the closet. I had the Ruger with the beam on it. So I'm playing with the beam, I'm showing you. So
Did you have the vest that day?
yeah, I had my vest on. So
Mm-hmm.
look, bro. So Stone, I don't know if I think you might have walked in the room by your mom, but Stone, y'all had a triple beam. Y'all had a deck of cards, cause that's how y'all used to use the scoop the coke in the bag and shit, right? So he tried to play me. That boy told me, man, how test that out and see how good that powder is. So I said, yeah. I grabbed the card, I grabbed the bag, and they might have had a half an ounce or almost an ounce on the thing. I scooped all of it on there, put it in the bag, tied it up, like, yeah, nigga, all right, I'm gonna tell you how good it is since you wanna play with me. So now you walking me out to the door, and so I'm like, man, I'm gonna get his ass. I'm gonna get him. You like, no, man, I got you. Don't know. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him since he wanna play with me. So you was like, no, man, I'm telling you, I got you, bro. You know. So when I go outside, Slim like, man, what's up? You straight? I threw him the bag. I'm like, man, we always gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? And so, bam, we on. There we go again. Uh, snort a powder bag.
No, the pot. That's
You
crazy. I remember
know.
one night.
So yeah, man, that was crazy, bro. And Warren Mays used to pay him when he used to do them shows.
Mm-hmm.
Warren Mays used to get Slim 2 quarters and like $400 to them Riverboat Hallelujahs and all them little spots he used to have them concerts at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He used to pay. He used to pay him for that, bro. That's how he used to get paid, bro. That's crazy. You know.
So coming up in the project, you, Slim, like, was it ever a situation where it was a struggle for power, like who gonna be the leader of y'all crew?
No, man, bro. It's crazy, bro. Cause like all, we always leaders. And everybody, like we ain't never had that problem. That shit you see on TV. Like that shit, like nah, this how we rocking. You know what I'm saying? We all for one, one for all. You know what I'm saying? I don't whatever, however it gotta go. But by by myself being a little bit more seasoned, I would try to show them how it go, whether we doing right or whether we doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure, right, if this how it's going, this how it's supposed to go. And that's something, Lester was teaching us. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to do. You
Lesser
know what I'm saying?
Duplessis.
Yeah, man. Lester Duplessis, you know what I'm saying? So that's that's that was our motto. Like I'm gonna go further than what you gonna go. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be outside your house at 6 in the morning. Every time you come out that door, I'm right there until you get the fucking point. You know what I'm saying? Or like you did, dressed up like a woman. You understand? That was too funny.
Say, hold on, we not talking about me now. So let me just say this here. You remember the time when you first went to jail when we was together? Let me see if you remember.
Me, you, and Hot.
No, not me and you, Hot. When me and you was in the Calio.
I
You
went.
first you took a bike from somebody. You remember that?
I took a bite. I took.
All right, you was the first one with the spree. You had the black spree.
With the motorbike, right?
And you remember this girl flying up the avenue? You remember Conchetta, you hit her with the garbage bag, that trash bag?
Right.
You smacked her with
Man,
that bag, she fell. You took that. The bike was for that boy Chris out the rat hole.
right. I took no. That bike was for Lance. that red bike was for Lance. I took Lance bike. You understand? Rest in
The
peace, Lance.
the
The black
the
Lance.
elite.
That elite, that red one. And so, but look, I can't remember that real good. But I remember when you got pulled over on Galvez, and I went to jail for the body, and I told you to take the bike. So they were running my name. They ran your name. They run hot name. Shout out to Hot Beezel, man. They ran hot name, and they just grabbed me. Bam. They said, "Oh, he done did something bad. Y'all can go." I said, "What the fuck? I was number 15." Man, they brought me straight to juvenile bureau, and from there I went to CY, and they told me you on hold for 2 days and broad. You on a murder charge. And so, man, my mom, I'll never forget, man. Rest in peace, man. Mama, man, said, bro, my mama said, boy, now I know you didn't kill nobody. I was like, no, mama, they got me mistaken identity. Your baby ain't do nothing. So, man, uh, so I go to CY, running to everybody, Dub, doing it, all that, man. We running to everybody, and that's where we formed all them bonds at, bro. Right
Right.
there in CY, it was Gladiator School.
I
Man,
remember the body you got locked up for because they had put me in ugly in the car.
right.
It was round, right around where Telly Hank and them mom stayed. On that,
Uh-huh.
and that little boy had got killed right by the thing.
Uh,
And then they locked Speedy up after that.
I don't know, man. Matter of fact, shout out to Telly, man. Shout out to Lil Telly. You know what I'm saying, man. Matter of fact, the whole Josephine, man. Shout out to all my partners, man. Uh, bro, they had locked. They came got they when they got me. They had me on hold for.
Can't see you on there, bro.
Okay, listen, man. First, I just got a text from my bro Crunk out of Augusta, Georgia. His brother just passed. Fakeem Christopher Brown out of Augusta, Georgia. He just passed. Just got he had a blood clot in his leg. He say, and it went to his lungs, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy. He was 33 years old.
I got.
Okay, now shout out to Philip and Clara. We got Big Chris in here. I don't know if he gonna want to get on here with Chill Will. They did time
Man,
together.
shout out to
You and
Philip
Chris
and
played
Claire,
football,
man.
huh?
Yeah. We played football.
Was Chris on the bench?
No, shit. Chris was starting. Shit, Chris was starting. Yeah.
So look, let's clear the elephant in the room because you know me and your little sister Peaches, we beefing right now because she mad with me because I was rolling with Dana saying that Dana's son is for Slim.
No, time out. Let's take a fucking 20.
Okay,
Let's get this here straight. And this coming from me. That's Dana told me personally that fucking baby was for Brock. I don't know what the fuck she doing fucking with them people with that shit there, and so leave them fucking people alone and people, they see him cause he tall and dog looking like Slim and I don't give a fuck how you look. You understand? That's not Slim baby, you know what I'm saying? And so she don't answer the phone for me no more. Cause I just got tired of the shit. But I'm trying to figure out why would she fuck with them people right now with that shit or whatever, So, but that ain't go like that. She told me personally that was Brock's son. You understand? Brock or Philip and Clara. You understand?
but the little boy don't look like Brock though, bro.
Right. I don't. It
But
might not be for Brock.
it might be
but
for
it-
you. Did you hit?
No, I ain't nah.
Alright.
I ain't fuck with her like that.
Uh-huh.
That ski was hitting her.
Who's Ski?
Ski Boo. Shout out to Ski, man.
Oh,
What's up?
Ski Boo, huh?
Yeah. Shout out to
He
Ski,
the only
man.
one baby dad don't have no children.
Bro, Ski Boo.
Yeah, Ski.
Wow.
Ski was hitting her. You understand? Slim was hitting her. I think Red hit her.
Yeah, Red did
Bro,
hit her.
we had keys to all them houses on Willow, man.
Landlord.
Right, yeah, and first thing that's why we love all our Magnolia family, because the first thing they gonna say is, listen, the ice box is full, and I know y'all ain't gonna have all that shit in my house and disrespect in my house. Nigga, we had keys all over. You know
That's
what I'm
a
saying?
fact. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
man.
So what you gonna do when I'm going with Liz Slim. I'm going with Dana. When Liz Slim get out of jail, he walk up to you like, "What's up, Uncle Will? I'm Soulja Slim's son."
Bro, I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna let him know what it is. You know, cause we ain't about to play this game. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I don't know why she doing it or what's the reason. And I asked her. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, listen, when I was in the bank, I'm calling off the hit. I'm like, man, what? You know, like you done had a baby? What? Oh, that's Brock baby. All right. Something happened. He had to run to Atlanta. You understand? For whatever reason, from what I heard, he fucking told on somebody and had to run to Atlanta. That's where he at. Let's just go and put that out there. Yeah. Shout out to Philip and Clara, man. Shout out
We got a lot of crabs
yeah,
there.
free Liney, man. Shout out to Liney, man. Shout out to Slim,
Don't
man.
you got a
Free
picture with
Liney.
you and Lonnie in here?
Yeah, me, Lonnie, Lee, man, my partner
Yeah.
Lee, man, what's up? Shout out to Lee, man.
It's you, Lonnie. And
And that's Wiley.
little Ray do.
Wiley, that's
Wiley
the
Cat?
no Wiley. The stove, Keys Entertainment.
Oh, I thought there was double crosser right here.
No, that's Wiley off who had Keys Entertainment. Put the mixtape out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They had the store on the 610, next to the Brothers. Yeah, that's Wiley, man.
What is it called?
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Man, look, when Juvenile got that money, Juvenile gave that nigga some money. Gave him like allegedly 10 racks, that's how they got that Keys Entertainment. But that's a whole nother story, man.
So, bro, you gonna tell me where you got these Adidas, these forms from? Like we come up.
Oh man, I got these, man. Shout out to D, man. D got him out of town for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, D. Shout out to D, man. D got them things. Yeah, but
I mean, Will always was a dresser, Got the fresh polo on.
yeah,
So he did what he told me. He said, "Yeah, I got a spot. I ain't gonna tell nobody." How you gonna hide the people's shoes? The people trying to sell shoes. You gonna be the only one to wear the shoes?
oh man.
I'm just
Bro.
saying, bro.
I've been, I ain't online like that, but I've been peeping. I seen the Hot Boy Somali chain. Yeah, I see that nigga doing it. He doing it. I gotta get a few of them dollars. I ain't been calling you, bothering you for no money.
What is you about to start now?
Yeah, I'm about to start now though. Yeah, man. So
Okay, well this be some good spot
nah,
to start.
I want mine off the back end. Once you blow up, you know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
I want mine when I see them 2-3 mil views and yeah,
Yeah.
like you got the residuals or whatever.
So hold on, let me ask you this. Where are we right now?
Shit, we uptown.
Uptown.
We uptown. Matter of fact, we uptown. We on Willow. You know what I'm saying?
Wild Willow.
Wild
Wild
Willow.
Willow.
We on Willow. You understand?
So
yeah,
I'm in
man.
Fat
Yeah,
Melvin Hood.
yeah. Matter of fact, Melvin stay right. Yeah, we on Willow. Yeah, we in the trenches.
So you know what they say? OG Giggity can't come to the New Orleans and be in the trench.
Man, bro, that's
But you
man,
know how Jay-Z
bro.
said that. When did you hear that? When he was back.
Right. You know when I heard that when I was back home. That's crazy.
Wow.
But yeah,
bro,
bro,
that's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm about to turn y'all city up this whole weekend. I got some big
yeah?
surprises. Yeah, I got
Right.
Charleston White coming down here Saturday.
All right. I don't know. You like with the police. You be having that police uniform on. He a Mason.
Yeah.
All right. I know you talking about.
I got him coming down here Saturday.
Right. Listen, he be keeping it real.
Listen, listen, cause that boy,
that nigga, yeah, bro.
a boy say, I ain't gonna say his name. He say, nobody ain't mess with Gangsta no more. It's over with for him. No Real Cap. Shout out to No Real Cap podcast because they the one got Charles White to come down here. I ain't gonna cap, but he gonna be in my care Saturday, and he gonna be with No Real Cap Sunday. Also, Monday I got Tia Kemp, Rick Ross' baby mother coming down.
Man, let me say something. So, one thing about they got, like we've been knowing each other from the sandbox.
Right.
You taught me how to swim. I taught you how to shoot marbles or whatever. That,
Fight everything.
You know
Ride
what I'm
bicycles,
saying?
pop
Ride
willies.
We
That's
we
to wear your
always
clothes.
we always had the best of the mongooses
Sure
and
Will, you
shit.
stole my bike one time, and you bought it by Tony. Remember, you stole my bike and bought it by Tony.
Look,
one
why this here? You remember, bro? I ain't had no school shoes, and We went and stole the fucking Adidas from
Shootout.
no, from out the catio. Out there, from what his name is, Vamp. Vamp.
Oh, the
No.
Vamp them. Yeah,
We
by
took,
Curtis them.
Oh,
right,
my
we
cousin,
took,
yeah,
Yeah.
Curly.
took, bro,
Shout out to Lil Vamp, man.
right, yeah,
Oh,
man,
Vamp,
he
Vamp
doing
ain't
He
all
here.
locked
right.
up. He back
Oh,
locked
I
up.
thought he was doing all right.
No, he was. He back locked. I talked to him a month or so ago, bro. He doing. He
Is it?
shot. No, he's like somewhere in Louisiana, but he got like 4 years left, something like that. He caught an 8-year bid, something like that. Well, that's what he told me. He might not want me to worry.
I'm never going to sit back on the bed.
You ain't going back to jail?
Hell no.
Chill. What about how many? What all you been arrested for?
Man, I don't know if I still remember the code, but I think it was
14, 30.
14, 30, 27. You understand?
That's
The
what
14,
that's murder.
you know, I done caught a couple of bodies, man, kidnapping, on robbery, but the thing I've been getting caught up with that convicted felon with a firearm. I got 3 of them, man. So that means I'm toting, you know.
Big facts.
Yeah, I'm carrying. I got 3 of them. I just finished parole, you know. But that's how we live, you know. Like I ain't messing with nobody, but you know, don't run up on me.
I'm
You know?
complaining.
Yeah, I'm letting it go, and we'll talk about it later. You know, but
So
I'm you know I'm chilling, man. I got them grandbabies. My granddaughter. I just had a little grandson. Shout out to Lil Will. He just had a son. So I got all granddaughters and a grandson, man. So you know I'm on a whole nother, yeah. I'm in a whole nother lane, folks.
so I just thought about something too. I'm gonna have Dana to call you to get on you about this because uh, you just went off on Dana talking about that baby ain't slim.
Yeah, you know, I just don't want to, you know, like I saw she fucking with them people, man. Leave that lady alone, man. You know, like you come out with that shit, and then cause you got a few of the homies. They calling me. They like, man, but he look. I wouldn't give a fuck who he looked like. You know, she told me personally, this baby was for Brock. You know what I'm
But she
saying?
was mad with Slim at the time. Now you know Slim made songs about it though, bro.
Man, yeah.
Wasn't writing it.
Yeah, write me, bitch, and I write you back. Yeah.
Right.
Slim, man, man, bro, he just was letting everybody know, you know, she is a hoe.
But hold up, chill. But out of all the females Slim had, how he picked her to write about, so he had to have some feelings there or something had to be there, bro.
Now, I mean, I can't, you know, I can't speak on that, but what I can speak on is, you know, Lil Slim, you know, his mama named Trina, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened to my pictures I had of him when he was a baby. You know, man, you know how the pictures come up, but I just know for a fact, man. Shout out to Lil Slim and his mama Trina, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I know, you know what I'm saying? That's all I ever been around, you know what I'm saying? When he was a baby, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how that went. I don't know nobody else, you
Okay.
know. And so and then for her to come out like that for whatever reason, you know, I can't understand it, you know. So but now you hearing it from me, and that's what it is,
Okay,
you
so
know.
because we talking to Soulja Slim, big homie, the big homie, big homie. Some of y'all big homie right here. Now my question to you is this: because you got ties to Logger Black ran with the crew,
Shout out to Logger Black.
and then you got ties to High Bezo.
Shout out to High Bezel.
So what you do if Hot and Logger see each other and it's a problem because you know they had their little.
And that's I can't, you know, like I can't speak, you know, like I can't speak on certain things, you know, but you know what I'm saying, I fuck with Hot, I fuck with Logger, you know, whatever they got going on, you know, I don't know how serious it is, you know, but however serious it is, you know, they gonna do whatever they gotta do. But I hope they smart enough to realize, you know what I'm saying, that it ain't nothing and it's just internet talk, you know what I'm saying, and that shit, cause this internet, I already see that shit get a lot of niggas fucked up, you know what I'm saying, cause they got this bag over a nigga head, you know, that somebody want this particular person when they catch him to slap the fuck out of him, you understand, You know.
Put the address on it, bro. In the Fed, we say put the address on it.
You know,
Y'all like to cut the TV off in the state
I say
and
that,
make them broad statements.
I say that for I say that for the next interview, bro.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they got some money on this particular dude here who be on the internet talking, and so yeah, so like they want a nigga to catch him, film it, and slap the fuck out of him. So yeah, that's some money there.
So are you planning to do that?
Bro, I man, listen, I've been riding around, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been roaming around, you know. But yeah, man, shit.
Oh man, is the dude from out here, New Orleans?
Yeah, he from out here. You understand? Uptown, I think 12 Wall
13 to
Steps. I
13.
don't, I don't know, but I just know when a nigga catch him, bro, it ain't gonna be nothing nice.
And you know what's crazy? A lot of people who know you ain't playing. You don't play.
My birthday tomorrow. I'm about to be 52. I don't do no plans.
Ooh.
Man. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Damn, bro.
So that boy,
No, I'm 35.
Oh, Chris older than all of us.
35.
Chris the oldest.
Yeah.
You watch this here, bro. You don't remember people used to be thinking it was 5 of us, me, you, Chris, Shadow, and Jermaine.
Jermaine, right? That's a fact,
You know,
bro.
and look what one lady told me. She said, "Your name William Williams." Like, yeah, all right. That's what my fucking name is.
William,
Bro,
what your name is?
I ain't know. Man, this bitch told me my name is William Williams.
Wow.
I said, yeah, that's what it is.
So, chill. Let me ask you this, bro. Growing up, how you grew up, coming from where you come from, did you ever think, and going to prison and go to throughout your whole life, everything you went through, did you ever think you would be here today?
Nah, at one time, bro, when we was getting it on, I you, bro. Remember when you got shot? Hold on. Remember when all y'all got shot? I had the bulletproof vest. I'm like, nah, Booby got shot. He in the hospital. He blowed up. You got shot. I'm like, shit. They shooting all them niggas, man. I'm gonna keep this vest on. Wrap this bitch around me twice. I felt like I had a, you know what I'm saying, another chance, but but it was serious, you know what I'm saying, and so we wasn't planning.
Man, no, hold up.
For the future.
Will came to the house. He said, "Lil, come outside." We went in the backyard. He took the vest and hung it up on the clothesline. Shot the vest to show me that it was a good bulletproof vest.
Right, bro.
He ain't give me the vest. He put it back on his.
You was shot. You was shot. Booby was shot, man. Boo, nigga shot the gun and everything. Remember the Mac?
Yeah.
And so I took the hammer and the screwdriver and hit it, and so you could pull a little circle part and that bitch went to working again and shit.
You know how that happened that day where we was when they happened?
I was by y'all house. I think I was by y'all house. Booby was out there shooting dice. He wasn't shooting dice, and they
Where
came.
it all started from? In Stone Back. On Stone Back.
Yeah, sure
on
did.
Stone Back. Yeah, man, you got your gun on you? I said, yeah, I got a gun. I said, man, give me your gun. We finna go shoot that. Get it back. Y'all went around the corner.
Sure did. And next thing you know, nigga shot him, the gun, and everything else, bro. Yeah, man. Shout out to Booby Black, man. OG Booby Black.
That nigga's disgusting, though. Oh, Booby.
Man, this is a beautiful moment because I know a few people been trying to get you on a platform. Few people been want to talk to you. Who is Chill Will? A lot of people been wanting to see the face of Chill Will, and OG Giggity was able to pull that off.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
Man. You know
what's going? Let me say this one more thing. A few people gonna be mad that they wasn't invited because I didn't invite a few people here that we grew up with. I feel they hating on me. That's family too, because family will hate or shots fired. But go ahead, Chill Will.
Man, you know, I mean, you know, just for the record, bro, you know, like we grew up, you know, like family. So I mean, shit, we still family. I wouldn't give a fuck what happened. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nobody gonna dictate who I fuck with, and you know what I'm saying. Nah, that's I fuck with who I won't fuck with. You know what I'm saying, and that's what it is. You know, and that's how that go. You know, like out here, I see dudes got picks and chooses. They won't mess with this one, but then you know, dude, you been knowing your whole fucking life. You know, you got a problem with him, but you accept this, man. I don't get it, man. But to each his own. You know, one thing a man gonna fuck with who he won't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And can't no nigga tell him what to do. You know what I'm saying?
I saw you and Hank get together and go to Angola to go see George, one of our brothers, one of our Conrads.
Yeah, man.
Y'all took a picture.
Man, we went up there and saw George. Man, that fucking food is so nasty in Angola,
What,
bro.
it got worse?
Oh, no.
I thought he about to say good.
The concessions. Man, we went up there, bought that shit. It's just like they just put the chicken and boiled it and fried it with no batter, no nothing, and put a fucking a layer, a 25-inch layer of barbecue on the fucking chicken, bro. That shit, that shit had me so disgusted, man. But anyway, bro, I saw a few of the homies up there, but I was more than happy to see George because it been since '92.
Right.
When George was in New Orleans, first Mike was the New Orleans most wanted, then George was the New Orleans most. That's crazy because we all been the New Orleans most wanted on the news at one time or another, you know. And so that been like 30-something years, man. And since '92, but I haven't seen George. No, I see him in Paris maybe 2 or 3 times when we making tear up phone calls or something. But other than that, man, George been gone a long time, man. You know.
Okay, let me hear about this here. So me and T-Shirt was having a debate about. He say some of the best boxers, some of the best fighters come from Lafayette, come from up that way, and in prison.
Nah, Mike,
Cotton
we
Port.
had Kelvin. We had Kelvin Effort. Kelvin was boxing. We had Mike, and what's the other dude from Uptown, man?
Round that way.
Second and D, man. Come home and got killed.
I can't remember his
I know.
name.
Al, Big Al.
Yeah.
Big L. I mean, all them dudes.
But no, there was
had them
another little
belts.
youngster from around First to Clip around that way. He's boxing
Michael
too.
Pleasant?
Michael, bro, you know, like I know.
Michael Pleasant, man. John Pleasant off second and D.
John, Kendrick John, them.
Yep.
Man, I know.
But y'all name a few names, but they say some of the best fighters come from Lafayette up that way, bro. So let me ask you this: you've been around in state prison,
right?
and a lot of prisons you name, New Orleans not deep there. So was it a time where y'all was outnumbered, or there was against y'all? Shreveport or somebody?
Yeah, like see them camps we was up Monroe and up that way, Richwood, and man. But one thing about it, you know, like wherever you go, you know, they gonna respect a real one. They you know, like a man, you know, like they gonna be able to tell what's up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it go. But I don't give a fuck, man or not. Them niggas up north, they be at Monroe. They was on that gang shit. They was tripping. You know. So matter of fact, man, rest in peace, Dooney. When we was in West Carroll, we had nothing but gang fights. You understand? Matter of fact, they had to shut that bitch down, and they opened it back up, and they sent us up there, man. Stone came seen Dooney. You know what I'm saying?
Me and Stone, I went to jail.
I
went to jail.
We was up there. So look, you remember when you did the Source magazine?
Mm-hmm.
So you put the picture, you put me and Dooney in there.
That was on the prison yard.
We on the prison yard. Man, listen, I got all kind of phone calls, man. You in the Source magazine. Gangsta, you done made it. I done made it. I made it well. Man, so, man, I said, man, they said, man, Gangsta done put all y'all in the magazine. Man, as soon as I got upstate, you understand, the Source mag, it's the January edition with Nelly on the cover. That's how I still remember.
Oh, you still ain't put us a long time.
Nigga, I'll never forget that. I looked in that thing, saw me and Dooney holding hands on the yard. You understand? With my brother always kept me with Air Maxes. You know
shout out to Jermaine, man.
Shout out to my brother. My brother always kept me with Air Maxes, doing my jokes. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Shout out to Keith Turner,
Yeah.
my boy Keith. You talk to Keith? Let Keith know I'm in the city, man.
Yeah.
Keith Turner used to be he was a deputy back there.
Yeah.
Sure is, man.
Tall
Gangsta
black.
back there, tall
Yeah, my boy, man. Keith Turner. Shout out to Keith Turner.
Man, I remember, I can't remember this fucking deputy name, but he used to be bringing us the package in JP, man. Me and C, man. Matter of fact, shout out to C, man.
Were you
Free
in
C
Jefferson
Murder.
Parish with C Murder?
Yeah, I was on the 3rd floor. He was on the 4th floor.
Third floor, the crazy floor.
So look, we used to go to Juma. You know what I'm saying? We used to go to Juma, and so ICC or whatever, man, bro. This deputy that knew my brother. You understand? I think his name was Dwayne. That tall,
yeah.
bro. That nigga ran off with our package. He ain't come back to work.
The deputy ran out with y'all
fucking
package?
Deputy ran off with the package, man. But listen, bro, we had Jefferson Parish on lock, bro. We was paying. Look, C, shout out to C, man. Big dog. He paid the weight. It was just we paid for it, we got it. You understand? He put up the money, no talk. Paid for the runner every time. You understand? We in that bit. We got headbands. You understand? We walk
True
around.
headband? Y'all had headband with True on there?
No, we had regular headband. We had brand new Ernst T-shirts. Going on visits. We got the Fat Boy shoestrings and the jailhouse shoes.
He wouldn't see the feds don't have one.
Right,
Yeah, we don't do
right,
that.
right. Yeah, he
Fat boy
federal.
shoestring.
Bro, but we were having
But
so
y'all
much
down
fun.
bad.
We were having so much fun at JP. Man, listen, C was so official. They stopped putting women working his tip. No women, bro. No women. He nothing but hard legs can work the tip because they figure his influence over. You understand? But man, we did our thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Then when I got to Angola, as soon as I go to the main prison, I see C. I said, bro, I'm freezing. Man, C left and went and got me all kind of hoods and sweatshirts. He got the true on this shit. He got his own shit up there. Yeah, man. Shout out to C Free C Murder, man. Real dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Telly hang.
Yeah.
You remember Telly, bro, coming up?
Yeah.
Man, but Telly, they got a bad picture of
Man,
Telly,
too.
Bro.
Telly was
Man,
always funny.
shout out to Wild, man. Free Wild, man. Real dude, man. You know what I'm saying? The street missing, man. Shout out to Wild, man. I think he in Wade or something.
Yeah, it's in Wade,
yeah,
bro.
man. You know, I talked to him. I talked to him not too long ago, man. Real dude, bro. Real dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Oh, Telly, man. I was surprised. I was like, what? Telly,
I remember at
laid
one
back.
time, look, that nigga used to like Brissan. I was like, oh no, buddy. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, bro. Go finish playing on your motorbike, popping wheelies, and fucking shooting the gun. Man, man, look, he used to pop a wheelie from Claiborne and Washington all the way down to Shakespeare, bro. He ride them bikes, bro. Yeah, man.
Him, Bryce, and Duck.
Man, bro, look, let me share this funny story, man. Why this here? So we go to Harris, me, Lee. Shout out to Lee, man, my dog, man. Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I just got off the phone with Lee. But me, Lee, Telly, Booby was in there, and Hot. So Telly, you know, so he wasn't supposed to be out. So we go to Harris, the masquerade. So, you know, I just come home, man. Lion is big dog. He didn't got Rick Ross down here. Had the concert, Ross Jeezy, man, you know, so, you know, I'm messing with them. So I ain't know they would, you know, it was so they you know, they so official. I'm in Harris. A female walked up to me and was like, chill, I didn't know you fucking with them. I'm like, yeah, you know, we all come up to my partner. She said, boy, look, give me your phone. I gave her my phone. She put her number in there. And like, call me. Bam. And I was like, damn, just because you see me with them? I'm like, oh, all right. Yeah, man. So, you know, and we in them Rovers. Them niggas got them Rovers. I'm like, damn. So we go out. I tell Lee, I said, man, listen, I ain't coming back. I ain't going out with y'all no more till I get straight. You know, all these fucking Rovers and all this ice dripping, lining. man, he had $100,000 watch. You know what I'm saying? He got the he had the stretch limos, man. He had got 52 of us backstage, man. Yeah, bro.
This Lonnie right here on this picture.
Yeah, shout out to Lonnie, man. Yeah.
Lonnie.
He took over PNC when you left.
Oh yeah, Lonnie. I heard
shout
Lonnie
out to
took over.
Lonnie, man. Free Lonnie. I just talked to him on the phone.
How much
man.
time he got?
I don't know. But listen, he done 15 summers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Time for Lonnie come on home.
Yeah, man. Free Lonnie. He on his
Lonnie is
man.
different out here now, boy.
Come home.
Huh?
He was like that before I come home, man.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you left,
Yeah.
He became a rapper.
Lonnie.
Lonnie took over.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Man, look, we in the studio, man. We on the track, Lonnie, rapping me, Russell, rest in peace, Red, man. And during that, yeah, man, Lonnie be rapping. He on that one, him hot and
Him
jizzle.
and BG.
Yeah, and
Lonnie rapping.
Yeah, Lonnie.
Raised
And
Uptown.
look, got a nice verse.
Yeah, raised up.
Why Lonnie little sister don't Lonnie got his sister stayed?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
of them got killed or something.
Yeah, two
Oh,
of them, man. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah,
Two of
man.
'em?
Yeah, man.
Since he been locked up?
Yeah.
One been
Man.
here, yeah, bro.
Chanel, boy, she bad.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
She
yeah.
used to be on Facebook and all. She ain't on there no more.
Somebody might have snatched her up.
Yeah, I believe
Get
she
him off
got
there.
married. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
but
Well, I'm going. Nice seeing you, fellas.
Man, so look, bro, you want to give a shout out before we get out of here?
oh man, bro, I done shouted everybody out, man. Shout out to my motherfucking dog, man. Hot PNC Big Dog, man. You know what I'm saying? He got it on his back right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know.
Not Lonnie. Hollis?
Yeah, man.
Man, don't make.
Yeah.
Tell Hollis I'm still sitting on the porch. That's all I
Yeah.
need to say. Tell
Yeah.
Hollis I am still sitting on the porch.
Shout out to Philip and Clara, man. It's over with. Everybody
7 years.
who was out here when I was out here and NMO PNC is over with. This day is over with, y'all. Philip and Clara is over with. So everybody who left, who be talking about what's going on, there's no more Philip. It's over with. Yeah, the youngsters
No,
from.
no. Really, you just moved back around the corner on Jackson.
Oh, they're on Jackson now. Okay.
Yeah, one in the middle of the block. Now, they met with the youngsters in the middle of the block.
So between Clara and Willow.
And Willow.
Yeah, man.
That's a
Shout
no-go.
out to Jay, man.
That's a no-go
Jay
spot.
Jay on Willow, man. Shout out to Jay.
Shout out to Jay.
He
Shout out
always
to
be
Michael
asking
Scat.
about- Yeah, Scat be asking about it. Shout out to all of them, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Man,
It's
oh,
my
King,
hood.
Man, gotta shout King.
Yeah,
Fashion,
bro.
Shout out to
You know
King
what I'm saying?
Fashion.
All my partners on Josephine, Shorty, man, y'all know what it is, bro. I told y'all.
Ugly, don't be mad with me, ugly,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Shout out to all
Tanel Webster.
all my
where he
people.
see you at, he gonna stop in Middle Canal Street, do the truck running and come hug me. I don't care where he see you at, he gonna do it.
Shout out to bro. Yeah, bro. So y'all, there was more like this conversation down here in New Orleans with the family. This the real family here, man. We all come up. I was able to talk Will.
Shooting marbles on the car.
Yeah, man, we shoot marbles,
For cookies.
ride bicycles, go stealing out the store.
Right.
Um,
Right. Remember we used to go clipping. We used to
Yeah,
go get them
the
people
parking lot.
money out them parking lots. You
Yeah.
understand?
That was-
And
that was
yeah,
easy,
man,
man.
with
That
a
was
paper
easy.
with a paper clip. You understand? Yeah, man, shit.
Facts.
Me, Beezel, Tonto, man, shout out to Toe, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Toe chilling.
You remember too,
You know?
who gave us the ride to Booker T.
Uh-huh. Yeah, man, bro. You know, and we had some fun, bro. We had some fun, man. Rest in peace, Eric Maurice, man. I'll never forget. Eric Maurice, the one brought me in that house, go and see Burnett, Gangsta. Shout out to my sister-in-law. You know what I'm saying? Go and see her. That's how I met my little Will mama. Went there. You know, one time she got pregnant. That was that, man. But rest in peace, easy, man.
so do you be on social media? You got any social media pages?
Nah, I don't be on social media, bro. Nah, I don't do that. Nah, I ain't got no Facebook page, no Instagram. I don't fuck with all that.
All right, then. Well, if they just see, they see you. We out, though, bro. Thank you for coming through, Chill Will.
Alright,
It's going to
bro.
be a few more people going to want to get at you, so I'm just telling them to go through me to holler at you.
All right,
I'm going to
man.
put my little on it, yeah.
Alright.
Wah.